Greetings, everyone here at Broken Spirits Ministry. I just want to stop in and, well, give you a little bit of some knowledge that I myself have recently acquired. And I want to challenge you guys. In the New Testament, we find that there are only 2 books that contain any kind of detailed information on the Immaculate Conception and birth of Christ. That's Matthew and Luke, guys. Matthew was a tax collector, which means he was very, very detail oriented. He had to keep exact, precise, down to the penny or whatever of the currency. He had to make sure that those who owed paid. And if they didn't, he left various notes and stuff like that to help him succeed at his job at the time. Now, Luke was a Gentile physician. So he himself had to have some ability to account for details. You know, as a doctor, it's required and recommended that you yourself are able to pick up on minor details that may determine one thing or another. Well, because of these 2 professions, guys, these are the reasons why we only see the birth of Christ mentioned twice in the New Testament. You had fishermen and other trades that were bottom of the barrel by society standards. And when it came to detail, it wasn't really completely required, as to the fact that it didn't require intricate knowledge and workings of the profession. Doing anything with math or education or medical, you need to be very, very well educated and knowledgeable in what it is that you're trying to get across. And during the time, our 2 most affluent disciples were the ones that wrote about the birth of Christ. It's not that is not important at all. It's just you're getting more detail than you would have if, let's say, Mark or John had done it, or even Paul himself. Because remember, Paul never met Christ. Not once. He tried to persecute and kill him, but he never met Christ. He didn't become a disciple or follower until well after Christ's ascension. So that is why Paul doesn't speak about it. Luke, he speaks on it because, again, he was a physician. You don't get too much of what you would consider doctor lingo in his book, but you do get detail, but not to the extent of Matthew. Matthew has, if you look at it, you can see it happening. From the visiting of the angel to the Immaculate Conception to the meeting with Elizabeth. So there was a lot there that Matthew was able to capture that Luke did not, but they both were able to give you a detailed picture of what was going on during that time. So as we get towards the Christmas season, guys. It's only a couple weeks away. We need to be aware of exactly where we're getting our information and appreciate those who actually took the time to tell us in great detail what we need to know. I know that there are many of us out here that are not authors. You ask us to write an essay, and we'll break it down to about 150 to 200 words of that, instead of exploding it and expanding it. So, even though we had outcasts of society as disciples and apostles, they wrote some of the most critical history we can ever study today. We're talking about the meaning behind everything that happened, guys. From the Immaculate Conception to the North Star to the shepherds and to the manger. Guys, there is a reason why all this is mentioned. It is no coincidence. So, I want to encourage you, if you're looking to see why it is that you may have only seen it twice in the New Testament, it's because of the details of the writers. So, next message that we will do here on YouTube will be on the significance of the sheep, the shepherds, and the manger. So, until next time, guys, may the Lord bless you. And please, be sure to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. as we continue in the book of Job. It's on Facebook, Broken Spirits Ministry, right in your search box, and it comes right up. So come on out, see what the Lord has for each and every single one of us, because He always has something that He needs us to be aware of. We just need to be willing to listen. Well, folks, until this evening, may the Lord bless you and protect you from all those that seek to destroy you. Later.